we're going to have to get to a point where you are going to be submitting drawings to me so that I can grade them. I'm not going to open up your CAD program and look at what you've done in your drawing area. No, you are going to have to save a drawing, convert it to a PDF, and email it to me. So let's talk about how we are going to prepare to do just that. So once again, let's go ahead and do the screen share. And we're going to go right into CAD. So here I've got a drawing. I've been playing around, and it very simply says 4 square, 4 square. All right. Now, how do I print this out? Because my drawing area is infinite. I mean, it is literally infinite. It goes on forever. I don't want to print out infinity. I want to print out this drawing. So what I have to do is I have to leave the drawing area. They call this model space. And I need to go into paper space so that I can print out this drawing. So down here below the drawing area, we have a couple of tabs. And so right here you see I've got the model space. I do all my drawing in model space, but now we're going to click on the first tab here. It says layout. All right, so this is called paper space, and paper space is where I can set things up to print. Now, if I click out here, outside this square, I can use my thumb wheel and I can make this as big or as small as I want to by moving my thumb wheel. Now, once I double click into my paper space, then I can zoom in and out, enlarge, reduce the size of whatever is being displayed in the paper space. And so the size of this paper space area, it pops up automatically, and it may not always be conducive to what we want to do. So we can increase this. If I click on the paper space area and it's highlighted in blue, I can go ahead and delete that. So now I've got no paper space area. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the word M view. And if I start typing it, my dynamic input takes over and I have M view. So I hit M view and I hit enter, and it's going to say, hey, specify my corner. So I can just go up to this dotted line and just follow that. I'll click up here. I'll move my mouse down to the bottom of the dotted line and click right there. And now I've got a much bigger paper space area. And again, I am outside of that paper space area. So by moving my thumb wheel, I just increase the view of the paper space area. Once I double click inside the paper space area, well, then I can enlarge the size of whatever is in the paper space. Now, this is a quick little, interesting tidbit. Maybe things are not, I can't get things to line up just perfectly. So what I do is if I select what's ever inside the paper space, and I go right up here and I've got these cardinal points. I've got north, south, east, and west. But if I click right here where it says top, what it'll do is it'll automatically center whatever I have highlighted for the best possible view in paper space so that I can get things printed out. So now let's talk about setting this up for printing. We want to convert this object that's in our paper space into a PDF file. We can save the PDF file and then we can email that PDF file rather easily. So I'm going to go up here into the application area. I'm going to click on the area with the A in the drop-down menu, and I'm going to select the print command. So I just click on print. So here I've got a window that pops up, and what we have to do is set up our printer we want to make sure for a printer plotter, we're going to select AutoCAD PDF general documentation so that we can create a PDF file. Our paper size, we have a whole bunch of different sizes to choose from. We want Arch D 36 by 24. That'll give us a nice landscape. We do not want Arch D 24 by 36. So we're going to select 36 inches by 24 inches. And after we've selected the name of our printer, AutoCAD PDF, and we've selected the paper size, we're going to go ahead and give this a name. So we're going to hit add, and we're going to call this your last name. So I'm going to type in Hale, and we're going to call it Sheets. And the reason we're going to call it Sheets is because in a blueprint, all the individual pages of a blueprint, they're called a sheet. So we'll hit OK. And so now we've got this Hale Sheets. We've got a printer plotter selected for AutoCAD general documentation. The size of our sheet is going to be 36 inches by 24 inches. Now we're going to hit apply to layout. So apply to layout. And then it's all good to go. And when we're ready to print, we simply hit OK. Now, once we print and hit OK, we're going to give our drawing a name. So I'm going to call it Foursquare. And we want to make sure that it is a PDF file. Now, where do I want to save this to? I told everybody to create a subdirectory within the computer that was your last name _ CAD. And the reason we're doing this is because we're not the only CAD students who are sharing these computers. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and then I hit save. And it has saved the sheet, and there it is, Foursquare. And that's that PDF file right there. Looks like the PDF file we've got here. Now, I wanted this to be a little bit bigger. So let's try this again. I'm going to select this. I'm going to hit top. We're going right there. So I've now changed this, and let's go ahead and print that. So now I'll just select the quick access menu, and we'll hit the plot. I'm still got Hale Sheets, AutoCAD PDF, Arch D, and I'm going to hit OK. And I've already got Foursquare up there. So this is my second attempt. So I'm going to call it, Foursquare. Not doing good. Not doing good here. 2 and return. So there's my PDF. And again, my PDF looks like what I've got in Paperspace. That's how you print these things out. And then it's very easy to take those PDFs and attach it to an email and send it to me. So this is what we're going to do to save drawings and submit them to me for grading.